Hello everyone, welcome to Full Moon Movies. When Friday hit theaters in 1995, it brought some fresh and honest to the screen, a comedy that wasn't just about laughs but about life on the front porch. Now, where time moves slow, people talk fast, and everything can change in a single day. Directed by F. Gary Gray and written by Ice Cube and DJ Poe, Friday quickly became a cultural landmark that still holds up with today's audiences. It stars Ice Cube as Greg, an average guy who just got fired on his day off, and Chris Tucker as Smokey, his fast-talking, weed-smoking best friend. The story unfolds over one day, a Friday in South Central LA, and it's anything but ordinary. Greg's character arc might seem subtle, but it's all about choice. He starts the day passive, stuck between expectations, family pressures, and street life. But by nightfall, he made decisions not just to stand up to the neighborhood bully Debo, but to do so without picking up a gun. That choice alone quietly flips the script on what masculinity meant in the urban cinema of the time. Smokey, on the other hand, is chaos incarnate. Chris Tucker's comedy timer and physical delivery are unmatched, and he lights up every scene with energy that feels both improvised and sharp. While Smokey doesn't change much through the film, his function is clear. He's both comic relief and the lens through which we understand Greg's growth. Now, key scenes help root the film's impact. The neighborhood scenes, for example, like the slow motion walk of Debo stealing Red's chain and Smokey's I got mind control over Debo monologue, are both hilarious and biting. But perhaps one of the most famous is the Bye Felicia scene. It's become a pop culture catchphrase, but beneath the humor lies something often missed. Felicia, played by Angela Means, is constantly dismissed, shown as annoying and needy, always asking to borrow something, always being pushed away. But in later years, Means revealed that her character had a deeper backstory. Felicia, as written, was shaped by trauma, a victim of childhood abuse who turned to drugs to cope, struggling in a community that offered few resources and even less empathy. The Bye Felicia moment, when rewatched with this in mind, shifts the comedy to commentary. Here is a woman rejected not because she is a problem, but because her problems are too uncomfortable to deal with. The porch, which serves as the central space of safety in the film, becomes a symbol of exclusion for someone like her. It's a powerful critique, one of the film didn't expand on, but which echoes today, especially in how female in drug addiction and trauma are often overlooked in both media and real life. F. Gary Gray's direction is deceptively simple. He keeps the camera tight, framing the porch and neighborhood in a way that feels lived in and intimate. The cinematography by Gary Lively captures LA's sun-soaked streets, cracked sidewalks, and chain-link fences with a documentary-style honesty. Now, there's also no stylized polish here. It's grounded, authentic, and it gives the characters the spotlight. The art direction subtly reinforces this. For example, from Mr. Jones' worn-down recliner to the overgrown front lawns, everything feels familiar, not fabricated. The soundtrack, meanwhile, is legendary, blending funk, soul, and West Coast hip-hop, creating a sonic mood that perfectly matches the laid-back but tense atmosphere of the day. Songs like Keep Their Heads Ringing and Hitting Corners aren't just background music, they are the soul of the neighborhood. Critically, Friday had a mixed reception when it first came out. Some reviewers dismissed it as just another stoner comedy, but audiences knew better. The film did solid business at the box office, earning over 27 million on a 3.5 million budget, and it later exploded on home video and cable TV, where its true influence took root. Today, Friday is recognized not only as a comedy classic, but as a film that gave voice to a community and a kind of storytelling rarely seen at the time. Slow, intimate, funny, and rooted in a black working class experience without trauma or gang violence as the driving force. The movie's continued relevance comes from that exact place. It doesn't try to be epic. It's about one day, one neighborhood, one friendship, and yet it feels universal. Friday gave birth to two sequels, and while they had their own charm, it's the original that holds the most weight. Its dialogue, characters, and tone influenced a generation of filmmakers and comedians, and it showed that stories about black life could be funny, deep, and marketable without leaning on stereotypes. There's no 4K or deluxe edition required to appreciate Friday, but even on Blu-ray, the film's rough edges are part of its charm. If you haven't revisited it in a while, you will find that its humor hasn't aged, it's matured. And if you've never seen it, now is a perfect time to sit back, relax, and spend the day with Greg and Smokey. Just don't ask them to do anything. It's Friday, and they ain't got, well, you know the rest. Now, this movie is a must watch.